Here are the top 5 activities that'll give you the best odds of getting into an Ivy League school. And quick disclaimer, just because I put them in a certain order in this video doesn't mean one of these is massively better than the others. If you do any of these, you'll have great odds of getting in. Number 1 is real science research. Now, just to be really clear here, there's a lot of paid summer programs that say they do science research. That's not what I'm talking about. Those programs are all scams. They're not real science research. Real science research happens in a lab with a mentor who has a PhD where you do real original work and it takes hundreds of hours. It is very difficult to do. 99% of what people say is science research is not real science research. But if you get the real deal, it can take you straight to an Ivy. Number 2 are Olympiads, especially at the international level. So if you make it to the International Mathematical Olympiad, physics, computer science, whatever, if you get that high in one of the Olympiads, especially for the science, you have great odds of getting to one of these schools. In fact, schools like MIT will actively recruit from people who win those competitions. Third are pyramid-shaped competitions. So these are competitions like debate, DECA, FBLA, things that have a single national champion, where you can actually rise to the top in whatever category you happen to be competing in. Those make a huge difference because, for example, for business schools, they really do look to the winners of programs like DECA and FBLA. In all cases, each level you go up, the award is worth exponentially more than the level below it. So it is a huge thing if you can win one of those competitions. That's the kind of thing that these schools will look for. Coming in at number 4 is a well-developed passion project. Now, most projects that people say are passion projects are not really passion projects. They're just some low-effort thing that they put together last minute and they think it's going to impress colleges. It won't. If you spend a lot of effort and you do a project because you genuinely care about it over the course of many years and you have a real impact solving a problem that is personal to you, that's a real passion project. If you do that well, it'll form the foundation for wonderful essays in your application, and it has a great chance of helping you get into one of these schools. And for number 5, I have internships with real responsibility. Now, this is not the same as a general internship. Most interns, especially when you're in high school, are not given a real project to do. They're mostly just getting coffee or doing something menial. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a case where you can get real world experience in the exact thing you're hoping to do. So say, for example, you want to be a lawyer. Let's say that you go to a law office and they have you do research for a case. That's a big deal because you're actively participating in the case. You're not just sitting around doing file work. Now, that makes a massive difference because colleges are looking for real world experience on the applications and not many people have it. So those are the top 5 activities that I would love to see on your application, but there's a million more that you can do that are still absolutely amazing. If you want to see everything else you should be doing to have the best odds of getting into an Ivy, search Ivy Roadmap, then your grade. There's a full guide already there.